You know why I went to Florida? I want to go to WWE PC. I had no clue how to go there. I booked a flight to Florida.
Yeah.
I walked straight in there.
I love this. This is like
I
a
put it on
real.
Google, I put it on Google Maps. Where's WWE PC? Got the
Yeah.
address. I drove. Very first thing from airport, I went straight to the WWE PC. No one was there. It was maybe a long weekend, right?
Yeah.
So I tried to open the door. The door was locked. I knocked on the door.
You tried to just walk in?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's some balls. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's your boy, the Wrestling Classic, and I am back here with Arvy, Rain City Toys, for another special episode of the TWC Show. We got a very special guest. We got someone that I've been chatting to for the last couple of years, or a year here. And we said we'd do this, so we want to get it done. Representation is probably what this is going to be about, because we got our Gabru himself, Arjun Singh. How are you doing today?
Pretty good, brother. How you guys?
Oh, great, man. It's Sunday, relaxing. You know, calm before the storm, before, you know, my nephew gets back, and I think he's going to be trapped with his 3 kids. So it's taking it easy.
Bro, if you come to Toronto, it's so much snow right now, bro. You're going to hate it.
Were you born and raised in Toronto?
Nah. I was born in Punjab, India. I moved to Canada in 2015.
In 2015.
I have to ask you, obviously, it's a standard Punjabi question. Where's your pen?
My parent is Taran. It's Punjab.
Okay.
It's close to Amritsar.
Okay. Let me ask you then, because I ask everybody this. What were your earliest memories of professional wrestling? What do you remember first seeing?
The very first thing I remember, the very first match that I saw was Great Khali in 20-man Battle Royale for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, when he won it in the Battle Royal.
Yeah. I saw that.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit. This Punjabi dude just like beat 20 people and won the belt. I was like, holy shit, I want to do this.
Because you know, you're the perfect person to ask about this, because not many people I can ask about this. It's a twofold question. One, explain to the people that don't get it just how popular Great Khali really is in India. And two, let's start with that. How popular is he actually in India?
Bro, Great Khali, let's say if you go to a street, right, and see John Cena in Toronto or maybe like in USA, right, you know, people are going to go crazy. If you go to India and you see Great Khali, you can say it times 10.
Yeah.
Great Khali is, bro, he's on a different level. I saw him only once, maybe when I was in grade 12. You know how I looked at him? I was like, shit, this guy is huge. This guy is huge, bro. His hand is bigger than my face.
Yeah, because some people don't get it. I'm like, yo, like he's really popular over there. Like he's actually like a major. And you know, there's a lot of like, you know, Punjabi or Indian wrestlers that are like actually American-born, Canadian-born, and there's nothing wrong with that. But they bill him from India. Well, like Great Khali's like, no, like the fans know, like he's from here. Like he still lives there now. He's got a restaurant and stuff out there. Last time I checked, like he's fabricated in the fabric of India. Yeah.
Bro, if you're born in India and you stay in Canada or maybe in USA, bro, you always want to go back to India because the culture and the way of living, right, is very, very different. For me, I've been living here in Canada for the last 10 years, right? I also go to States to do indie shows, but I always want to go to India and wrestle because I want to wrestle in front of my people too, just to see like how it feels. Because I see WXM just started there, right?
Yeah, I was bringing that up, yeah.
I was talking to Raj Paji, right? Roy Desi, and he was like, the show was amazing. It's a different atmosphere when you go wrestle in India.
Well, the fans there have a different, like, you know, a lot of times people talk about the Japanese fan and the respect they have for wrestling. I think in India, it's like, no, they love it. Like, they love wrestling. It's like we just watched a documentary on Gama Singh recently. It's on Crave. Everyone go watch it. And they talked about Kushti and like the history of wrestling and how far back it goes. And I'm like, no, in India, they love it. They love the idea of like the competitive battle of fighting and wrestling. Like, and it's such a big, like when they watch WWE, like from like my audience alone, I'm like the younger fans, like even in their teenagers, still think it's like everything can be fake. But when John Cena wrestles, it's real. You know what I mean? Like, and I think there's a different kind of love for wrestling in India. That's why.
Yeah, it is. Because even though if they know like everything is scripted or whatever, right? They still love it. They can watch movies too, right? You go to cinema, you watch a movie, it's the same thing. It's a storytelling, right? You go in the ring, you tell a story. And everyone just loves it.
So you haven't...
Just don't watch it.
You haven't wrestled out in India yet?
Nah. So 2015, I came to Canada because I was on my study permit, right? So I have to finish my studies, then go on work permit, finish my work permit, get my PR. And the day I got my PR, I started my wrestling training right away. The very next day, I was at the school.
Was that your plan the whole time?
Yeah, my parents didn't know. They were mad. They were mad. They were like, bro, we sent you to Canada to go settle, marry, have kids, settle down. And they were like, what? They were like, what's wrong with you?
So, like, at what age did you realize? Okay, so you saw Kali win the belt. At what age did you like in your mind? Like, maybe you didn't tell your parents. Maybe you told a couple of friends. Did you know, like, I want to be a wrestler? Like, I want to do what they're doing.
Okay, so as I said, right, I saw Great Khali's Battle Royal, the very first match. Then I started watching wrestling, right? So then I saw Triple H for the very first time because I know John Cena, Batista, Undertaker, they were super popular in India, right? Because we used to
Yeah.
go to PlayStation 2, play SmackDown Pain, bro. I love that game,
Best game.
So-
Here Comes the Pain. One of the top games ever. Yeah.
bro. This it's the best. It's the elite. So I used to play the game maybe like every day for like 5 to 6 hours, right? And one day I was like, why I'm not in there? I should be in there, right?
Yeah.
So then I saw Triple H in the game. I was like, his finisher is super cool. So then I went on YouTube. I searched Triple H. I watched all of Triple H's matches from maybe like 1997 to until maybe 2010 or 11 somewhere.
Yeah.
I fell in love with wrestling. I was like, Triple H is my guy. I want to do what he does, right? Even at my indie shows, my finisher is the pedigree. I
Yeah.
love it every time I do it. So I saw that, and I was like, you know what? I want to do this thing. I don't want to do a job because my dad owned three stores, right, back in India, and I had an option either to stay in India, run those three stores, or go to meet either Australia, Canada, or USA and do wrestling, right? So I did some research. I wanted to go to Australia first. I was about to apply
Yeah.
for Australia, and then my mom said, you know what? Instead of Australia, just go to Canada. And I was like, okay, WWE is in States. If I go to Canada, it's right next to the States, right?
It's closer,
So it's way,
yeah.
way better. So I chose Canada. I came here. As I said, I got my PR the very next day. So until I got into the wrestling school, right? I had no idea like how you have to take bumps and you have to train like 7 days a week. You have to go to gym.
Yeah.
Nothing. You know what I thought before I wanted to be a wrestler? What I thought I was like, these guys go once and like Monday they go on TV, they wrestle for one day, that's it. They 6 days they do nothing at all. They just make shit ton of money and that's it. They just chill. 6 days they chill, one day they work and that's it. And what their job is, go beat the other guy. That's it. This is so cool.
So Arjun, when you were deciding to pick a country, obviously you weren't having that discussion with Mummy G about you're going to go wrestle in Australia or Canada, were you? You were just picking a country, right?
No, so they were picking the country for me to go study. So when they said Australia, I guess that was maybe like 2010 or something. So I had my Twitter account, so I was reaching out to promotions, right? Okay, I want to wrestle. I'm coming to Australia. Can I wrestle for you people? And but I don't remember the name, but one of the promotions said yes, you can come here, train with us, and see how it works. I was excited, but then they changed it to Canada, and it was a whole different thing. So then on the day I got into the wrestling school, my coach said, go take bumps. I was like, what? He's like, you have to hit yourself in the back? Like, why? Why you have to fall down? Because there's three type of bumps, right? You gotta take a back bump, face bump, and
You gotta do the
bump.
rolls. You gotta do
Yeah,
all this
and the
stuff.
rolls. I was like, wow. It's a gymnastic. It's not wrestling.
Yeah. Let me ask you this then. Okay, so you came here, you're studying.
Yeah.
When did you start finding out, like, okay, I gotta find a school? How do I find one? Like, what school did you find? Like, give me the outlet of how this worked for you.
So I was in school. So when I was in school, right, I really didn't want to study, but I have to graduate to go to my work permit, right? So what I
Yeah.
did was I had a friend group. I told them, I don't want to study. Can you do my assignments and my like finals?
Yeah.
So I had my friends do my finals and my assignments, right? Even though when we were in the class, right, doing the tests and everything, I used to like hide my phone under the like papers, right? And they
Yeah.
just send me answers. I used to send them pictures of the text. Okay, these are the questions. Send me the answers. So I just wait them to send me answers and write everything and just get out of there. So this is how I graduate my school because I've been to Seneca in close to York University. So I finished my school like that. Then my work permit, I had to just do some job to get the PR. So while I was on my work permit, I was searching around like what school I can go. So I found the school named Superkicked. It's in downtown Toronto.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's run by Chris Chambers. He was my first coach. I trained there for about 2 years. I learned a lot. Learned a lot there. So I trained for 2 years. After 2 years, I got my green light. And now for past year and a half, I've been doing indie shows here in Canada and States.
How much of a shock was it? Like the ropes aren't comfortable, the mat still hurts a little bit. Like what you see on TV is not really what it is once you start doing it.
So the very first thing I felt, because whenever we run the ropes, right, they say, okay,
Yeah.
you get the rope burns, this and that. But my back was just good. I never got any rope burn on my backs. And bumps, my back was good taking bumps. But for my very first bumps, right, I used to put my elbows down. And I got the like, tennis elbows. They hurt like hell.
Yeah.
Once you get
Nah.
those, even right now, I guess I have something on my elbow. If you see it, that happened yesterday.
So what
These things just happens.
Yeah. Have you had any major injuries yet?
Nah, nothing yet. Cross fingers.
Yeah,
All
no.
good.
Hey, yo, it's your boy, the Wrestling Classic, Justin here. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Check out our other shows on the Wrestling Classic YouTube channel, like the TWC Show, where me and Arvy talk everything wrestling, updates, new things, old things. We just talk about it all. Mount Rushmore's got you guys pretty mad. And if you haven't already, check out Just Yapping. We talk about a little bit more things about our own personalities outside of wrestling. A biker kicked my car. Arvy's doesn't take his kids to Disneyland. I don't know why. Check out Just Yapping. Check out the TWC Show. And also, if you haven't already, I'm in Arvy's garage, Rain City Toys garage. If you need toys, check out raincitytoys.com. Follow him on TikTok. Follow him on Instagram. He's trying to catch up to me. I don't think he's going to, but at least try to help him, like get him there a little bit. If you guys want loose toys, there's loose toys. If you guys want old school toys, new toys, AEW, WCW, Legends, all that stuff, CDs, magazines, raincitytoys.com. Like, comment, subscribe, engage with the YouTube channel. The more you guys engage, the bigger guests I get for casual conversations. And if you guys have been enjoying that series, you have to comment, you have to like, you gotta share it. Wrestling Classic YouTube channel, subscribe, like, comment, keep doing the thing, enjoy the rest of the show. Dig it! So when did you start taking your physique seriously? Like, were you already doing that at a younger age because you knew you wanted to be a wrestler? Or was that something like once you went to the school, you're like, okay, now I also have to get a proper gym thing going, proper diet going? Because you look great. You're in shape.
Yeah.
Looking at your page now, you did some extra work for AEW. You got your pictures and stuff.
Loved
like,
it.
Tell me about when did you start realizing, okay, now I need to be in shape? Like, we're going to the gym. Like, were you always a gym guy? Or was it something you learned to do later?
I was not. So before I got into the shape, I was 212, right?
Yeah.
Then I went to Florida to train. You know why I went to Florida? I want to go to WWE PC. I had no clue how to go there. I booked a flight to Florida.
Yeah.
I walked straight in there.
I love this. This is like a real.
I put it on Google Maps. Where is WWE PC? Got the address. I drove. Very first thing from airport, I went straight to the WWE PC. No one was there. It was maybe a long weekend, right?
Yeah.
So I tried to open the door. The door was locked. I knocked on the door.
You tried to just walk in?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's some balls. You only have those type of balls when you're an immigrant. I'm telling you, because when you're here, you're scared about getting in trouble. Am I supposed to like call? Because like, no, I fucking tried opening the doors.
That's what they see in you too, a little bit, right?
Yeah. So the door was locked. I was like, what should I do? It's a long weekend. I'm not sure if someone's here or not, right? So I waited for half an hour. I saw 3 people walking by, right? I just rushed towards them. So I got this guy named Huntley. Huntley, he works for NXT. I guess he's a backstage producer or something.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
So I talked to him for like about half an hour. So now we talk because he's on my Instagram, right? I follow him. He followed me back. He listened to my story and he was like, "Bro, you did some good shit. So that's why you are here." I'm like, "Yeah." I told him, "I want to be in WWE. What should I do?" Just get me in. It's right there. Just let me in.
Just open the goddamn doors. I came here. Like, did half of you guys a job for you?
I didn't tell him I came from Canada. I told him I came from India. So I just want to be here. So let me in. Then he said, "No, it doesn't work like that." I didn't know it doesn't work like that. Like for real.
Yeah.
So he said, "Okay, you gotta do this thing. You gotta apply online at WWE Recruit." I said, "Okay." So I spent maybe like 3 or more 4 days there. I went to Universal, Disney, came back to Canada, start training. So then I trained for another maybe like 6 months. I came back to Florida. This time I drove from Toronto to Florida. It took
Oh
me maybe
wow.
like 2 to 3 days to get there.
That's crazy. Good for you. You know, that's so nuts because I always used to like when I was younger, and I'm being honest with you, when I was like 22, I
Yeah.
always used to like I'd be like going through some stuff and I'm like, fuck it, man. I'm just gonna drive to the headquarters. I'm just gonna drive from Vancouver and go to the headquarters. It'll be a fun road trip, make some stops, see some things, see the Grand Canyon, go meet some friends and stay with some family along the way. It'll be fun. Never did it. But you actually did it.
Oh, you should
So
have. Oh, you should have.
yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
And also, the whole trip, that was me, but just me. And you know what? I
Yeah.
packed
What kind of
everything.
car do you have?
I have a Audi A5. It's a two-door car. It
Okay.
wasn't comfortable, but it got me there.
No, 100%. That's all fucking honestly, I love it. I love everything I'm hearing now. Like I like feel like I want to be your friend after hearing all this. This is insane.
So,
Okay, so you drove back to Florida. You drove again after 6 months.
do you know where I go? The very
Where
first stop?
PC.
Yeah,
PC.
very first stop, straight to PC.
Yeah.
So this time the door was locked again, but I
Okay,
found some
so just to give you a heads up, I don't think the door is ever open. Everybody that goes there has a pass card, and you have to scan it, and then the door opens. So no
Then
matter what you go there, it's gonna be locked.
then I got to know
Just
they
a
would
heads
use the
up.
back
Yeah.
door.
Okay, and then
So I went back there. No one was there again. So I saw some guy. He was a medical guy. His
yeah.
car was broke down right in front of the door. So
What are the
I
chances?
yeah, I boosted his car. I gave him my battery. So his car started working again. I told him I came from India. Can you guys let me in? He said, "Nah, I cannot do that. But you gotta apply online." I was like, "Oh, okay."
And then you drove back?
No, I stayed there. So I did maybe like so I stayed in Orlando for 5 days. I did like oh no, I stayed there for a month. I did 5 indie shows during my time. I trained there. I met A Steel.
Great
I,
guy. Great
I
guy.
went
Yeah.
yeah, super. I went to House of Champions and few other
Okay, yeah, I've
places
been there
to train,
too.
right?
Yeah, that place is great too. I've been there with
Yeah,
I forget the guy's name and the girl's name, but I was there. I did some content with
Renee.
them. Renee, yeah.
She's
She's
there.
great.
So
Yeah.
I met Bobby Fish. I made connections with the Baba Thunder. Oh, bro, he's tall. He
Yeah.
is tall. I was like, you're
Baba
the biggest
Tunde.
guy I've ever seen. Like after
But
college.
you saw Kali. You went like this.
Yeah, but then I was a kid, right? Right. But right
Yeah.
now, as
Yeah.
I'm an adult and know wrestling, I was like, wow. He said put me in a headlock. I was like, bro, how can I put you in a headlock? I have to jump to get your head.
Yeah. So you spent some time down there, and that's actually good. So the second time you went, you like got to train with some people. You got to meet A Steel.
Yeah.
You trained with Renee as a House of Champions. You met
And
Baba Tunde.
during the time I was there was a seminar of A Steel, Gabe Soplowski, and Natalia down
Yeah.
in Tampa. So that was my very first seminar out of wrestling, right? So I attended the seminar. I got chance to show them what I can do. They saw my 3 minutes match because I wrestled this guy. You must know his name is Bulletproof Troop.
Yeah, I know him. I know Blake Bullet Troop.
Yeah, Blake. Yeah, I wrestled him.
How
So
was
I
that?
wrestled him in my. It was good.
What was the
easy match.
feedback you got from the seminar then?
So they said your wrestling is good, but you gotta if you're representing a country, right? Because it was only me, Indian, who was there, right? I did so
Yeah.
many shows in USA. Every place I go, it's only me who's brown.
Yeah.
Everyone else is from like different places, right? Even in Canada, it's super rare to see like brown people wrestling. Right?
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they saw me. Natalia said, "You gotta work on your physique." Ace said, "You gotta work on your physique." Gabe, same thing. You gotta work on your physique. Because I was 212, and I was just eating, right? Because my old coach said you gotta get big. So I was just eating like whatever.
Yeah.
So I came back to Canada, and I found this gym called Freebird. I asked the coach, like, I went to USA for wrestling. I want to get selected for a major company, and the feedback that I got is your wrestling is good, but you gotta work on your physique and your character,
Yeah.
right?
Can I
And I was
ask
like,
you what year was that you went down there? When was the seminar? Like
that was
2023?
last December, 2024.
Oh, just last December.
Yeah,
Wow.
Oh, okay. So you came back and you're already looking great. This is great.
yeah. I've been working out 7 days. I haven't taken any
Yeah.
days off. Like 7 days, I'm at the gym. Even right now, I'm at the gym.
Yeah.
once we finish
That's
talking, I'm gonna
awesome.
go.
So
hit
you
his
just
legs.
so like, if you don't mind me asking, so what year did you start wrestling then? So like if you went to Orlando twice already, the second time you stayed there for a
About
few
2 years
months.
ago.
Okay, so not that long.
Yeah.
Yo, that's pretty good for 2 years that you're like greenlit, you're out here, you're training with Ace Steel and Natalia guys. Like you're doing a lot.
In that 2
Well, I
years,
just want to get to a major company, right? Shine the Punjabi name.
Yeah. How'd you meet Raj? How did you and Jinder connect? You and Raj?
So as you see my social media, right? I post so many of my clips of wrestling. So
Yeah.
I guess he saw one of my clips that I wrestle in Montreal, and I was making my entrance, right? So I
Yeah.
had like big smile on my face, making entrance, and my T-shirt had Punjab's map on it. So I guess Jinder saw that video, and he started following me right away after it. So once I saw Jinder Mahal just followed me, I was like, holy shit.
He's very supportive. He has a really big like. I've had many conversations with him on the air and interviews and off the air, and like it's always about like we really need more representation. I feel like
Oh,
there should be
he's
more
super
Punjabi
humble.
and Indian wrestlers,
Yeah.
and he knows what he accomplished, but he thinks it should be bigger. Like he'll even say it all the time. Like at one point, WWE had like 6, 7 of us. Now there's none.
Yeah.
Why is it like that?
No one
right?
at all. Like, it's
Yeah.
strange.
And it is still a big market. Like whether they and I feel like WWE goes through like this up and down thing with India, where like 1 minute it is a big market, then it's not. Oh, it's a big market, then it's not.
Yeah.
So like I don't know if he's giving you the advice, but being ready at all times because you never
Yep.
know when it's gonna go like this again is a big deal. Great dude though, yeah, super humble.
Yep. So once I saw Jinder Mahal start following me, right? I was like, Raj Desi, holy, that's the guy. I was in India when he got the title, right? I was like, it's the same guy I used to watch on TV. Now he's friends with me on Instagram, and I'm talking to him. Oh, that was unreal. And just after that, I also made connections with Singh brothers, Gurv and Harv.
Yeah.
Both parties are like super. They're like down to earth people. Because whenever I drive with them, because last time they came to Toronto for a show, right? Because we did the same show. I picked them from the airport on the way. I used to like pick their brains a lot.
No,
I was
you're
just
supposed
picking
to.
their brains the whole time.
Yeah.
Then me and her party did work out together. I love it. Oh, they love cardio. They do too much cardio.
They have so much stamina, and they're from here, so they live like probably 20-30 minutes from me. The first time I interviewed them, I went to their house and like we were in there drinking cha, just doing the interview and stuff back in 2016. Great guys, and like all the Punjabis that I know that are on the scene are always like grinding, hustling, working out body. Like they put in a lot of work.
Yeah.
Hey yo, it's your boy the Wrestling Classic Justin here, and I'm here to tell you guys about one of wrestling's best kept secrets for merchandise, officially licensed WWE and NXT merchandise, 500level.com. Check them out, 500level.com. Get officially licensed merchandise for the WWE, NXT, UFC, MLB, NBA, NHL. They got it all. If you join the Partnership Point program as a loyal customer, you will get discounts down the road. You can find merchandise for some of your favorite NXT stars that you can't find anywhere else. Javon Evans, Kalani Jordan, Carmen Petrovic, Lola Vice, Trick Williams. They got merchandise for everybody on NXT. You got OG shirts like this NWO shirt. You got big stars like the Queen Charlotte Flair. You get new designs like this new design for Lita. You get designs I helped out with like this design for Dakota Kai, which I was a part of creating when Dakota didn't have those many shirts going on. You can get, like I said, NXT superstars like Carmen Petrovic and many others. You can get OGs like the none other than the Hot Rod, Roddy Piper. You can get CM Punk, Jey Uso, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, anybody you want. Sami Zayn's 500level.com. Check them out. You can even get the bad guy, Razor Ramon. You get your OG, like I said, logo shirts, NWO, WWF, Survivor Series, Raw's War. 500level.com. Check them out. Join the partnership program. Some of the best quality shirts, premium quality, regular quality. Some of the best product you will find out there, officially licensed WWE, NXT merchandise, and OG Legend stuff. 500level.com. Check them out. Keep doing the thing. We'll see you all later. Ooh, yeah. We've talked. You've seen interview clips I've done. You've seen stuff I've done. And one of the biggest things that I think you realized I was Punjabi, and you're like, oh, wait a minute. And then
I was like, Justin Tillo. I was like, the first thing I saw your first name, right? I was like, okay, there's a guy named Justin who does interviews and stuff, right? Then I opened your profile. It says Justin Tillo. I was like, what?
Yeah. So then that's how we connected. But like, doesn't tell me like how much does representation matter to you? And how much pride you have in like, I want to bring India to like the WWE. I want to be that representation.
Bro, the representation is whenever I go to any show, right? Even to any training center or any show, mm, it's Indian Punjabi guy is always me, like just myself. Everyone else is from like different races, like, different color of people, right?
Yeah.
So I say if I go wrestle in front of these people and with them, right? I gotta show them what we can do, cause they're gonna see me and they if I do good, they're gonna feel like okay, if this guy do good, Indian people does good, right? So if I don't do good, they're gonna be like okay, all the people must be like him.
Yeah.
So
You're
wherever I go,
representing an entire culture. Like if other
yeah.
Indian kids want
So
to do this,
I
if
have to
you're
make
bad,
sure.
you're like, oh, we've had Indian wrestlers and they weren't good.
Yeah, so I have to make sure I look good. My beard, my hair, it's on point. I smell good. I wrestle good, and I do things that make people like proud of me, right? Because whenever I have matches, I don't really go for like big moves and stuff. I just want to create a moment, right? Like people remember that moment, like okay, this thing happened in the match.
Yeah. No, that's important. And also like I like that you said that like I want to look good, I want to wrestle good, I want to smell good. Like there's a lot of stereotypes especially right now in Canada about Indians. And you don't
Oh,
want to be that stereotype, right?
Yeah.
Like you
so
want to
so
yeah.
if you talk about that, so after the whole thing happened, right? Like the hate about
It's,
like India and stuff, like for past
yeah.
couple of months, right? I did
Yeah.
my very first match in downtown Toronto, like after this whole thing happened, and people just heard my name and they start booing me right away.
Yeah.
They
Wow.
heard my name, Arjun Singh, and they were just booing me like crazy, crazy. So okay, so I did the thing. I trying to go for a high five. When they do a high five, right? I pull my hand away. I was like, I got you. Now boo me now. So I give you more reasons to
Oh,
boo
so
me.
you fed into it. You embraced it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was like, okay, boo me now.
Yeah. So like are you usually a good guy most of the time though?
Okay, so when we very first started, right? I was a heel every show I go. But like
Yeah.
recently, every show I go to, they just want me to be a babyface. So I'm a babyface now, I guess.
I guess it's more fun being a bad guy from what I know.
Yeah. So for my
Yeah.
Toronto show, I was a heel, right? So I got
Yeah.
into the thing like, okay, I'm gonna give you guys high five. And as soon as I took my shirt off, I have it on my video. So I took my shirt off. There was like a group of maybe 3 to 4 girls. They were booing me like crazy. And the guy who was recording the match, right, was standing right next to them. I took my shirt off. They were like, haha, I don't want to boo him anymore. He looks good. I got that on camera though. And I was like, this is crazy.
They're like, wait a minute, he's fit. And he doesn't look like the rest of them.
Arjun, what's your walk-in song? Do you have a walk-in specific, like a specific song like to walk into, or do you
What's
change
your
it
theme
up?
song?
Yeah,
The entrance
so
song.
my theme song as of now is it's called Big Dogs by Hanuman Kind, and it's a
Yeah.
remix with the Karan Aujla's. This is a song of Karan Aujla, so it's a mix of both, but it looks super good.
I
It's
need to
when
hear
you
it.
when you hear it, people get right into it, like because it's a mix of English and Punjabi, right? So people know
Yeah.
like okay, what is happening.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: how was the experience at AEW?
AEW, so I did extra work for WWE and AEW, also
Tell me
for
about both.
TNA.
Tell me both. Tell me all three of them. How was your experience at WWE? How was the experience at AEW? And how was the experience at TNA?
Okay, my experience with TNA wasn't really good.
Okay.
That's just me being honest, right? Because
Yeah.
TNA, personal experience, I didn't like it. Because
Okay.
how you can go to catering, how you can eat food, where you have to stay, it's like not good, right?
Yeah.
Because the first thing they said, once you go out there, right? Let's say if you need to stay at backstage at TNA for like 12 to 14 hours, you
Yeah.
can't eat at all until all the staff and talent has eaten the food, right?
Yeah.
And by the time everyone has eaten the food and you go out there in the catering like hungry as hell, there's
There's
nothing
nothing
left.
left.
Then
Yeah.
you gotta go to McDonald's. I was like, bro. So I went to TNA Slammiversary when they came to Montreal.
Yeah.
My breakfast, dinner, and lunch was all McDonald's. And I stayed there for
Yeah.
3 days. I was like, oh man, I was getting
That's
sick.
bad. Yeah. And then how about AEW?
AEW was very comfortable actually. Because you go to AEW, you talk to this lady called Amanda. Amanda was super humble too. The nice
Yeah.
lady.
Amanda Huber.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Okay. And how was the experience back? Did you meet anybody cool? Did you get to talk to anybody cool? Did you guys get any little like I know sometimes you do extra work like once when William Regal was at AEW, like he would give a pep talk to all the extras sometimes. Did they do any of that?
Yeah, so AEW is different than WWE. The main difference
Mhm.
is if you go to AEW, they say you can go and talk to like whoever you want. Just don't go to
Yeah.
like Tony Khan and just be like, okay, hire me and this and
Yeah, don't do that. But you
can-
can talk to everybody else.
yeah, you can go talk to like whoever you want. You can be in catering, eat whatever. You can just go pick brains and right. But if you go to WWE, they say you do not talk to anyone. If someone comes and talk to you, talk to them. Otherwise, you just don't go to like random people and start talking.
Yeah, no, I've heard that. Yeah,
Yeah,
but was
stay in one
WWE?
place.
Were you like big-eyed at WWE when you got to do extra work for them? Was it kind of like, whoa, this is it?
Ah, okay. That was my very first time backstage at WWE. I was looking at all those faces that I see on TV, right? The very first
Yeah.
person I saw, CM Punk,
Yeah,
Seth Rollins, LA Knight, R-Truth, and they were sitting in catering. Like I was sitting here, LA Knight was sitting right next to me. I was like, holy shit, that's LA Knight.
Yeah.
I see this guy on TV every week, and now he's sitting
Yeah.
next to me eating his food.
yeah,
But WWE is kind of busy backstage because they have
It is.
all the wrestlers, right? And the wrestlers have their
Big
agent.
production, right?
Yeah,
Very-
and they're just talking and talking and talking about the stuff that's going to happen in the at the show. But AEW kind of same thing, but people are more comfortable there.
More
you can go
relaxed.
to, like, yeah, you can go to like whoever talk, and I was looking for people so I can make connections. The very first person I saw to make connection is Sanjay Dutt.
Oh yeah, he's great. He's a good connection to have for AEW. He
Yeah,
does a
yeah.
lot of the creative and the booking stuff, so it's good.
Yeah, I saw Sanjay Dutt. I was like, oh, this is the dude I see with Satnam Singh. Because actually, I wanted to meet Satnam, right?
He wasn't there.
No, because
Oh,
I was at London for Dynamite and
Yeah.
All Out in Toronto. He wasn't at the both shows,
Oh, okay.
and I was like, okay, Satnam is not here, so who else I can go and talk? Then I saw Sanjay Dutt. I like sprinted towards him, right? I was like, Sanjay, my name is Arjun. I came from India. Give me.
I just love the intro. I'm Arjun. I came from India.
You get the all right.
But you know what? It's so good because it makes it seem like you had such a long journey to make it here.
Yeah. Even though I have a Canadian citizenship now.
No, I know, but it's
never
better
say
when you
that.
say
I'll be
no.
like,
But
I'm
when you
from
say I
India.
came, no, it's better though. Trust me, it's better than saying I'm just from Canada. Like it's like, dude, this guy busted his ass all the way from India to be here.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
met Sanjay. I told him, can I send you my stuff and you let me know what things I need to go on the next level or to be in a major promotion or to like what should I do to make myself better, right?
Yeah.
So I can reach more people. So he said, okay, he gave me his email. So we in talks. We'll see what happens, right? But then I saw Sheldon Benjamin and Bobby Lashley. They were like together.
Yeah.
And I didn't know Sheldon Benjamin's biceps are way bigger than Bobby Lashley's.
They
I'm
are.
like,
Really?
holy.
They are. But you know what? Like Shelton is very swole. Like he's very like big. But he just
Hey,
looks
holy
like he just looks smaller because we're so used to Lashley being like the big guy, but Lashley's kind of gotten smaller over the years.
I told him, bro, TV doesn't do you any justice. I see you right now, you're like way big. On TV, you look like a small dude.
Has
He
there
stopped
anyone?
laughing.
No, he's great. Has there been anyone you wrestled yet that was really cool in the independence that you were like, damn, I'm really lucky that I got to wrestle this person?
No, okay, only
yet?
one guy. His name
Okay.
is Soul Taker. Maybe
Okay.
if you might.
The Soul Taker. He's like an Undertaker like
I
character.
wrestled him.
Yeah.
Bro, he did a small promo. The promo was crazy. I was like, what?
Arvy, he's a kala. He used to call himself something else, and then they told him you have to
Yeah.
go by Soul Taker. You can't be the N-word taker. But, and that's how he got really like he's very viral on the internet because people used to know him for that.
Yep. So I wrestled him, and the promoter put me over.
Oh, that's awesome! You beat the Soul Taker. Let me ask you. Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you saying? Was a
So
picture?
then I posted a picture tagging Soul Taker. Soul Taker failed to take the Gabru's soul.
That's awesome. We're to wrap this up. I'm gonna ask you like 2 more questions. First things first. I'm excited for you. Now that I got to talk to you, I feel like I'm more like I want to follow your journey and like now getting to know you personally. Like I want to see you succeed. Like it's like
Thank you.
you're a great guy. This is awesome. What goals do you have for 2026? 2025 is almost done. So what do you feel like?
Okay, 2026, I'm gonna make my physique like way better. And so when I was in Orlando, I talked to Booker. And he said if I want to, I can be in Texas and wrestle for a reality of wrestling, right? And I see so many people from NXT, they go to like reality of wrestling and they wrestle and get opportunities. I was like, okay, since I know Booker, I can go there, but before I taken a big step, right? Because I still have to talk to Sanjay Dutt to see what is happening, right, or what he needs. I just want to make myself look good, and whenever I wrestle, I want to show people like a story, right? Like as I see a movie, like emotions roller coaster and stuff like that. So I want to make myself look good, do a good storytelling for matches, like how we put a match together, and just represent my people. Because I have to represent two countries now, not one. I have to represent India and Canada at the same time. So it's
Yeah.
something different.
Yeah. You know what's really cool? I just keep like if I can give you advice, just keep doing what you're doing because I feel like even like when I sit here, I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. Like it's working for you. Whatever you're doing is working.
Don't change
Showing up.
that.
There's three pieces of advice I got at the very beginning from different people. One, my friend Cleo Thomas told me to just start, which you've already done. Like if you have an idea, just start doing it. You'll figure it out along the way.
Yep.
Number two was like you have to actually enjoy what you're doing and love it. If you're doing it just to make money, you're going to be miserable. You're not going to get what you want right away, but eventually you'll make money. But if you love it, you'll keep doing it. And the third thing actually came from the Bollywood boys, the Singh brothers. And they told me, just show up. If you can be somewhere, just be there. If you're not even booked or not doing anything, if you can be in that town, it's WrestleMania weekend, or there's a show, like be there because just being there will open up opportunities. I feel like you do all three of those things already. You're already on top of it.
Hey yo, it's your boy the Wrestling Classic Justin. I'm here to show you guys the new officially licensed WWE plush toys that are available now at Walmart.ca online. Guys, you can get yourself a Jey Uso. Yeet! Look, he's got the hair, a little mullet going on here. He's got the glasses. Probably the coolest one that I think out of them all. I actually really like the Jey Uso. We got some legends. We got some guys like Hulk Hogan. We got Hulkamania. Got the Hulkster handlebars and all. We got the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is up in here. Look at the details on the jacket and all that fun stuff. We got the tribal chief himself, Roman Reigns. And guys, I'm only showing you some of them. There's so many other ones that aren't here with me now. There's Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Undertaker, CM Punk, Rhea Ripley. This one's one of my favorites. Jake the Snake Roberts with the snake. A little cool detail to have the snake with him. I think anyone would enjoy playing with this guy. It's got the OG gear and everything as well. Snakeskin boots. Of course, I had to get Bret the Hitman Hart, the best there is, the best there was, the best there will be. Can I do like the thingy, the little hand thingy? I don't know. It's cool, Bret Hart. Once again, the details are really cool. You can pull the straps down. That's another thing that's like a little interesting, you know, if you want to be playing with these. It's his retirement tour, last time ever. It says it on the shirt. This is a very exclusive plush toy of John Cena. You can do the whole "You Can't See Me" last time ever. Pretty cool John Cena plush toy. These are kind of larger than your usual plush toys. They call them full size because they're a little bit bigger than the tiny ones that you can also get from Walmart. And then we also got none other than the final boss, The Rock, doing the people's eyebrow and everything. Check these out, walmart.ca. They'll be in stores. Select styles will be in select stores next month in November. And then in 2026, they'll be in some stores in the United States. WWE officially licensed plush toys. These were just some of the ones I could show you. There's a ton more. Make sure you get them all before they do another drop, so you don't miss out on any of the drops.
You mentioned storytelling, so I'd be remiss if I didn't ask. Did you grow up watching movies and stuff? Like, were you like a Punjabi movie guy, a Bollywood movie guy, or?
I watch both Punjabi movies and Bollywood, like, but more into Bollywood movies though. I love Shah Rukh Khan.
That's my guy. He's my favorite. Yeah, I do. He's my favorite.
So many of his stuff. I was like,
I do.
yeah.
I do. He's one of my goats, and that's the. What are your like the top 3 favorite Bollywood movies then?
Top 3.
I met Shah Rukh. I shook his hand. You know that?
Oh no! Wow.
They did the Toy Fair Awards here in Vancouver. It was like a Bollywood award show, and then I went like last minute with my friends, and we were there early. So like all these people walking in, I saw like Abhishek and like Ashwari Rai and all these guys. But Shah Rukh Khan actually came to the crowd and like started slapping people's hands. I shook his hand. I didn't even want to be involved. It wasn't even like I was trying to get a job. I just gave him like a firm handshake.
Stop.
Yeah. Like everything like stopped and the Hindi song started playing. But anyways, go on. Top 3 favorite movies.
Okay, so for Bollywood, it's Dhoom, Dangal of Salman Khan, and Shah Rukh Khan's Pathan. I loved it.
Okay. I haven't watched Dangal. I've seen Doom and I've seen Pathan. I've never watched Dangal. I should probably watch that one day.
It's based on wrestling.
Is it? Oh, I should watch it. I've never watched it. Yeah. I always I liked Salman when I was a kid and stuff, and then he got like roided out or something. He couldn't move the same. I didn't like him, and I missed a lot of those movies from that era. Like I know the old skinny like like Salman from like Hum Dil Hai Truckus and Arm and stuff, but like then he just became really big and like would walk like this. Like
You were like, nah.
The Tiger, right? Like Bodyguard.
Yeah, all those movies. I didn't watch a lot of those. Punjabi musical artists, like all time. Who are your top 5? Like if I asked you now, like show me like top 5 favorite Punjabi musical artists. Who do you got?
Okay. First one is Diljit Dosanjh.
Yeah.
Because he's representing Punjabi people like globally.
Yeah.
Second, Karan Aujla. He's doing the same thing. I love his songs. Third, you can put him in the first 2 is Sidhu Moosewala. I love him, bro.
Yeah.
His songs, I listen for pre-workout, during workout, and after workout. Because whenever I listen to his songs, I get pumped.
What's your favorite Sidhu song?
My favorite song of Sidhu is 47.
Okay. I think mine's Death Root. I probably listen to that one the most. Okay, go on.
Oh, fourth, Naman Sidhu. He's a UK-based artist, but he also came from my city, Taran.
Okay.
Maybe close to somewhere. And fifth is Arjun Dillo.
Yeah.
Okay, and so the only one I didn't know that well is the fourth one, the one that came from your city. I haven't listened to him.
Naman? He's pretty good. You should listen to
Is
him.
he? Everybody else I know and I've listened to. That's cool. We know what Arvy might know this better than I know this, but Punjabi movies. Do you have like a favorite Punjabi movie?
Jat and Juliet.
Yeah.
Carry on.
1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. There's so many.
Just first and second. Third one.
Third was okay. Yeah, third was okay.
Yeah,
I think I've only watched the first one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even second one is better, but the third one I don't know what they did.
Yeah. And you said Carry On Jetta?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess they made these movies in Vancouver, right?
A lot of them are made here. Yeah.
Yeah. You do come down here for a lot of them. Yeah.
Have you wrestled out here yet?
In Vancouver, nah. I had an opportunity to be in Victoria, but I was like, okay, let me see like more opportunities, then I'll be there.
Yeah, if you're ever here, let us know. Like we'll we'll hang out. We'll take you around.
Yeah,
show you
because
some things.
Canada-wide, I'll wrestle in Ontario and Montreal and Quebec. That's it.
Yeah.
Then I just go to States.
Do you have any family down here in BC?
No. So in Toronto, it's just me and my brother. That's it. My mom and dad are in India.
So now you're wrestling, and we're gonna wrap this up because like I said I was going to, but now I got curious. Now that you brought up your parents again, you're wrestling. You've done extra work for WWE. You've done extra work for AEW, TNA, and all this stuff.
Yep.
Are your parents now kind of like, okay, we get it, or are they still like, what are you doing? Because now you've like done some things that are pretty successful. You met some pretty big names. You're friends with Raj, which is cool. Like
Okay, so if we talk about who I made friends with, oh bro, there are a lot of people. I used to watch them on TV, and now I know them. Raj Desi, Bollywood boys. You know Jora Jol?
Yeah, I do know Jora.
Jora Jol. You know Bhupinder Gujjar? He used to.
I do know Bhupinder. Yeah, I do know him. I know a lot of the brown guys. I know a lot of them. Yeah.
I only know these 5. Like who?
Okay. Yeah, but like, are your parents more proud now? Are they more?
Okay, right now.
Do they support more, or are they still like, that's cool, but you should be studying or come back to India?
Okay, my dad is like, okay, you're doing wrestling, but are you gonna make any money out of it? So that's what my dad says. But my mom is like super chill. She's like, okay, do whatever you feel, do what makes you happy. So you know what? If we talk about this, when I went to Orlando, right? Because I spent 1 month there, so I figured out something. Because wrestling, from my point of view, is way better in States than Canada, right? Because you have way more shows to do. So I spent 1 month in Orlando. Then I was like, okay, I want to go back to Orlando, or I wanted to stay like longer, but I could not since we just cannot work once we are in States, right?
Yeah.
Because we don't have a work permit and stuff.
Yeah.
So I came back. Then I made a plan. The plan I made is, okay, I'm gonna go back to Texas this time and train with Booker T. But before I go, I need money, right? Because without money, you just can't go out.
You need to save up, and you need to be able to afford stuff.
No, saving up is for like temporary thing, right? So I have this plan. I'm gonna open up a cafe in Brampton.
Okay.
So I'm gonna open up a business so my parents can feel a little relieved, like, okay, my son has a business, right? So he doesn't have to go out like do job like 9 to 5 or something. So I'm gonna open up a cafe. As soon as I open the cafe, the very next month, I'm gonna be in Texas.
So you're just gonna let the cafe run, and you're gonna be in Texas.
Yeah, because I just want money to come in every month, right? because I
Yeah.
want to stay there and to wrestle. I don't want to bother myself because of money, right? Okay, so let's say if I'm training in Texas, go there for like 2 to 3 weeks. What if the fifth week I'm gonna get a big opportunity, right? But due to like no money, I have to
Yeah.
go back to Canada. I don't want that to
Yeah.
happen, right? So I thought, okay, I'm gonna open up a cafe. Since I have a Canadian citizenship, I can stay in States for like 6 months, right? Then I have to
Yeah.
come back for a day. You can go back and stay for another 6 months.
Yeah.
So that's my plan for future. I'm gonna open up a cafe. Maybe in like 2 to 3 months, it's gonna be up and running. Then you see in
What
States.
what is have you been back to India?
Okay. Only once, maybe in 2022, I guess. Just before I
Okay.
start wrestling, I went to India. I stayed there for 3 months. Came back, and ever since I came back in 2022, I'm in wrestling.
All
I never
right.
look back.
That's good. Oh, so you started wrestling after you came back though.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe next time you go, you can wrestle WXM or something. That'd be pretty cool.
He had papers to, cheat off and copy, right? He couldn't just. Right?
Anyways, thank you so much for doing that. We'll do this again. As more as you do more things and you progress more and
Yep.
like another cool stuff happens, we'll run it back again. I thought this was a lot of fun. I think it's really cool. I think what you're doing is really cool. The representation is really cool. I honestly, and like and this is just me. I don't mean this to everybody. Like I support everybody, but also knowing you're actually from India, knowing your story, and like you drove to the PC, like it just makes me want to support you even more because like other people don't even have the courage to do that. They
Yeah,
don't,
bro.
like I'm just gonna drive to the PC. I'm just gonna go there and see what happens.
This is my life now.
And that's what I love. Like I always say, my favorite wrestlers love wrestling. Like as I got older. When I was younger, I didn't really care, but as I got older and I'm more now, I'm like, my favorite wrestlers are the wrestlers that love wrestling. When I know they love it and they care about it that much, they can be maybe not even the best, but I will support them harder because I know they love it. So it's super cool, man, and I'm wishing you the best of luck with everything you are doing in the future. And
Thanks so much.
hopefully, I can help wherever I can help. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe we'll meet up sometime soon, right?
Yep. So before we go, I have to ask you guys questions as well.
Mm-hmm.
So first, Justin, who's your favorite wrestler?
Of all time?
Yeah, and why?
Okay, so Macho Man Randy Savage is my favorite. And I think it's because I was a kid and I saw him on TV, and he was so crazy, weird, and wacky that like out of this world that I think I continued watching wrestling because of characters like the Macho Man and the Undertaker. But I started appreciating wrestling more as I got older because of wrestlers like Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then also
how
I
about
was
you,
a kid, and also I was a kid when Stone Cold was the guy. So like I was like this at school saying "suck it" and getting in trouble. So yeah,
We all did that.
yeah. RV,
And how about you, Arv?
Mine was Bret Hart.
Bret Hart? Oh, super.
Yeah,
guy.
just actually like one of my first few memories of wrestling, who I actually started to like, probably was what did we lose him?
I think I got a call.
Is that what it is?
I guess something happened to the stream.
Yeah, come back. I think you might have to close it. Come back in.
Yeah, so mine is Bret Hart. That's probably being Canadian, born in Canada. He was like our pride and joy, right? But I remember liking 1, 2, 3 Kid. Actually, he was like one of the first few memories that I had of a wrestler. But Bret Hart, he was kind of like, he was our role model. He was our idol. I wanted to be like Bret
Also, being Canadian, like I said, like Macho Man was like out of this world. Bret Hart was like I could be like him. Like he's someone I can be like. I can't be like Macho Man or dead like the Undertaker. I can be like Bret Hart.
I feel like he was like what Great Khali was to India is what Bret Hart was to us in Canada.
In Canada.
Yeah, he was such a big deal.
Yeah.
That's nice. So I have a question for myself. So whenever I do indie shows, right, I notice one thing. Whenever I make my entrance, right, I get like mixed reactions. But as soon as since my physique looks better now, I take my shirt off, I get reactions right away. I can listen to people like, okay, they're complimenting me or something, right? Sometimes they okay, we're gonna go out with him, stuff like that, like a lot, right? So I was thinking, since my gimmick is the Punjabi Gabru, how about if I mix my gimmick, the Punjabi Gabru, with the Michael Moran from 365 on Netflix? Just change my look a little bit. also the way I wrestle. What do you think? Have you seen something like that before?
You could a little bit maybe.
That's the beauty with indies, though, right? You can try it out, and
Let me tell you something. Is that like, this is just my opinion. I'm not saying this for sure. One, I feel like they're immediately always gonna boo you a little bit because Punjabi music starts playing, and right now there's like hate towards, especially international Punjabi people. Like if we're born here, we kind of sometimes like I will face a little bit of racism, and then I'll talk, and they'll be like, "Oh no, he's from here." Like they're nicer, right? So that's one thing. So I think immediately, and also like in wrestling, and you know, Jinder, Great Khali, in wrestling for the last 50 to 60 years. If you're from somewhere else, you're a bad guy. If you're from India, you're from Japan, most of the time you're a bad guy. And I think that's what like wrestling fans are like immune to think like, oh, the Punjabi, this guy must be a heel. He's a bad guy. Iron Sheik, Jinder Mahal, bad guy, right? So that's gonna happen. But also too, and you don't say anything because I don't want you to get in trouble. But nowadays on the indies, not everybody's in shape. Everybody knows how to do the moves. They'll do all the flips. They'll do all like the fancy stuff. They're like, oh, I can do 450 splashes and suicide. But they'll be like 100 pounds. They'll be skinny, pale. They don't look good. And it's very, and you know, and even to top it off nowadays, some of them don't know how to talk. There's no passion when they talk. They don't know how to cut a promo. Like even you might not be the best promo yet, right? Yeah, you might get better. But I already know, like if you talk, you're gonna talk with a lot of passion and like energy, right?
That's how
some people don't.
Babyface.
Yeah,
I was a heel when I wasn't talking, right? Then one day, I lost my title. I came back to the same show. I did a promo, and they start cheering me right away. I told them like how I got there, what I did, what am I right now, and they start loving me right at that point.
So like if you have passion and you have energy, like people will feel your energy. So like I think nowadays a lot of wrestlers are skinny, scrawny, independent wrestlers that know how to do all the cool moves, but they don't know how to talk and they don't have a physique. So I think why you get booed at first is because we're like trained to think like the foreigner is a bad guy. But also on the flip side, when you take off your shirt, like, oh, this guy works hard. He's in shape. Yeah. You know, we should respect the fact that he's actually making an effort to be like, look like a bigger star. Like if I'm a parent and I'm with a little kid, I want that little kid to look at you and be like, I want to get big like this guy. Like he looks great, right? And then also like, and if you talk, then they'll like you too because you generally like. I just talked to you today, and I'm like, I like this guy. This is great. You know, like when you left for 2 seconds, we were talking to each other. I'm like, no, he's great. This is awesome. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
thanks.
So like that's
you'll get more opportunities, I believe, with your physique, the way you look, and you know your appearance.
Yep.
And that's just our.
Raj talks about it all the time. Drew McIntyre talks about it all the time. Like these are the guys, Cody, like that got left WWE, got let go, either left or whatever, got in better shape, and they came back and had bigger opportunities. There's something to that. It's still a TV business. Perceptions have to be like you said. Like a lot of the stuff that they said to you was physique, right? Like you know, so like that says something. Yeah, but I know I'm rooting for you, man. I'm excited. This is cool.
Yeah, we'll see where it goes from here.
Yeah, and we'll stay in touch. We'll see what happens. It was a pleasure talking to you, Arjun.
Thanks so much.
And if it makes you feel better, my full name is Amitpal Justin Singh Tillon. I have a brown name too. My full name is Amitpal Justin Singh Tillon. Justin's my middle name, just to let if it makes you feel better.
I would have never guessed that in 100 years.
No, a lot of people don't know my first name, but that's my first name. My mom named me after Amitabh Bachchan. My dad and brother all have Paul, so it's Gurpal, so I'm Amit Paul, like Amit Paul Justin Singh Tillon. So it's not just Justin Tillon, but yeah.
Do you have Singh in your name? Like Singh?
I do. So Amit Paul Justin Singh Tillon. Sing's in there.
Damn, bro, you got a long ass name.
I got a long ass name.
Arjun Deep Singh. So I just take Deep out.
Okay, yeah. I just went by Justin my entire life. Only people close to me are like girls when they're trying to be funny will call me by my first name. That's it.
When did you go there last time?
Where, India?
Yeah.
I was like 14, man. I'm 34 now. Like 20 years ago.
You should go back now. Everything's changed.
I know, and I kind of want to, but if I go back, I want to go with like friends or something. I want to see the rest of India. Like I don't want to just go to the Pan show, like see family. Like I want to go to like Delhi and see things. Like I actually want to go to India. So like I'll do that one day.
Go when WXM have their next show.
If I get to go there for wrestling, that's the best. Then it's like then I'm doing killing two birds with one stone.
We should
go
reach
there
out
go to a wrestling show, do that stuff, and then go sightseeing and go see things after. Like that would be the best. Because I was telling Arvy before, I'm like, I'm in the stage of my life. Like I'm not at the age yet where I just want to sit on the beach and look at the water. I'll get there one day. I know that. If I want to go somewhere, I got to be doing something. There needs to be something reason I'm there. Yeah.
Yo, and you know what? The strange thing, even though I came from India, right? I never stepped out of Punjab. I only
That's the problem. So sometimes when our families go, we just chill in Punjab the whole time. So that's my problem. Like I love it. Don't get me wrong. I don't remember that much. It was a long time ago, and I know I'm gonna love it. Like I know if I'm in Punjab, that's probably where I'm gonna feel the most home. But like, no, I want to go see Mumbai. I want to go see things like you know, like put me on the 15-hour train. I want the experience, right? Like, you know.
That's right.
Yeah, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. We'll stay in touch.
Thank you so much. You guys have a great night.
You as well. Have a good workout. See you on the next time.
Thanks. All right, guys. Bye.